leaving it all behind. It's an appealing thought, no doubt. But when does a thought become an action? When do you go from that looks cool to this is cool? To answer that question, I should probably back up for a minute. After graduating college, Adam and I did the normal thing. We moved into an apartment, got a dog, got another dog, got jobs, got engaged, got married, and started looking for a house. We were happy. And I will never act like living that life didn't have its own appeal. But just like my freshman year of college when I decided to switch majors to film instead of education, it was never that I wasn't happy or couldn't be happy with a more conventional life. It was just that there was this thing, this voice in your head, when you've gotten the job you wanted, when you have the family of your dreams, when you're living comfortably, and the voice says, there's more. It's not a drive of discontentment, but rather one of growth. I think everyone has said it at some point that as they've gotten older, time just moves faster. That when they were a child, time seemed infinite and like so much more happened. Often we just chalk this feeling up to the idea that as we get older, we are more aware of age and, well, death. And while it's true, every day is closer to the last, there are way more compelling theories as to why this phenomenon occurs. The theory that resonated with me is that of a psychologist, William James, who published a work entitled Principles of Psychology. James's theory surrounding this topic is that as we age, we encounter fewer and fewer new or notable experiences. The distance between memorable experiences gets further and further away, and we are left with a condensed timeline of memories much shorter as adults than what we had as children or teenagers. And while there is a likely mixture of reasons and plausible theories as to why time seems to move faster as we age, this one stuck with me. Not because I want to make my life feel longer, but because I want my life to feel fuller. With the constant availability of entertainment just a button away, it's so easy to watch everyone else live and do things that we're always telling ourselves, I wish I could do that, or wouldn't that be awesome? And despite this feeling, we often don't just go out there and do whatever it is ourselves. The internet can be so freeing and empowering, but the illusion of experience that it provides can be truly confining. But sometimes, if something is truly enticing enough, we are so compelled to finally act. That's more or less what happened for Adam and I. I had been watching some online vlogs of people who traveled full-time, thinking to myself, wow, what a life. And it hadn't occurred to me that I could make that life my own. Perhaps it had, but the thought of where do you even start is the first and in some cases hardest hurdle to jump over. So for the time being, we just focused on taking yearly trips to new countries. Our trip to Thailand really cemented how much we enjoyed the experience of witnessing new places and encountering challenges that we could laugh about in the future. It wasn't until I met someone, a girl on a commercial shoot I was working on. She was living in a van with her boyfriend, their dog, and their cat. I thought, how weird. But if I've learned anything so far, it's that weird is often synonymous with cool. On my drive home, I recounted my day to Adam and asked lightheartedly, not even sure of my own answer, would you ever do something like that? No, he laughed. I laughed back. What a crazy life that must be, I thought. The first hurdle again. Where would you even start? The next morning, I woke up to the sound of my phone buzzing. Adam was sending me Craigslist ads of people selling their vans and campers. I laughed.